can you send us nude TikToks of Phil?
You don't want to see that, man.
Wow. I think that's pretty much going to be the first thing that streams is, can you please send us new TikTok?
You tell us when it's streaming, and then we'll bring the good stuff out.
Streaming now.
Wait, you've started streaming?
I have started streaming.
Okay, can I get nudes of Phil? Look, to be fair, I don't think you've actually monetized yet. Just saying.
Oh, I am not monetized.
I need like, what is it, 10k subs now?
1,000 subs, and I have a total of 8.
Ooh. Oh, I got a new one. Wait, where is it again?
Link's there. Link's in the Ewok channel.
There it is. I am a quarter of the way to monetization.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can hear myself twice. 9 subs, boy.
Woo.
Make that 10.
Woo.
Hey,
11.
how you going?
Oh, there's no comments. You've turned off commenting. Oh, there's chat.
Who's turned off? I have not. How? What? I should not have turned off commenting, but there should be the chat. So Patchy can't make the raid, but is happy to watch the stream.
Looks to do weakness and elements, guys.
Guys, we're just trying to work out these last spots. We're down on a few healers, and we just want to make sure we're going to have a successful run tonight. So just stay tuned while we fill out these spots and get started.
Got some few people coming in just now. So, in the meantime, how are we all tonight,
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
Enjoying the new raid channel name?
I'm pretty sure I had that. I remember having that name before as well.
I'm pretty sure we can't fit a whole raid in a Honda Odyssey, but...
Oh, I don't know, they're pretty big. Maybe that Toyota Vensis, that's a big one.
Toyota Tarago.
Can we have just get ready for summons? We've got 7 people joining us now.
Sure.
So just prepare, and then we'll summon him.
Rain pig.
I think Theodore was hyper alert because I sniffed and he just fucking jumped out of his nappy.
What?
What's up? Somebody kicked Strike. Is it just me or is it quiet tonight?
Phil, can you poke Frank?
Frank is busy talking at the moment.
Shady need a summon.
Oh, let's get some trash started while we sort out the last people. So if you're not outside summoning, please come inside. We had a few latecomers, and yeah, we're just trying to fill up on those last few spots. We're down a little bit of healing at the moment, but I think we're sorting that now. So we can at least start. I'm sure eventually as well, if Saturdays isn't working for a lot of people, we'll move it to Fridays for the this rate configurations on Saturday.
Hey, Theo!
Sorry. Let's start trash. Kissim is in the group.
Be there as fast as I can.
We need people back outside to summon, or is that sort of...
Mindless wretches, you will drown in rivers of blood.
Need one more out here to summon.
Alright, do I have a tank and a bunch of people ready to do trash? A bit of mana drain. I think in future as well, once the raid time has started, I'll be turning off the auto invites. We had a few people jumping in after raid time, and
Yeah, essentially, if you're not on time, then you can be forfeiting the spot, unless you are listed as late. Especially those who are tentative, we won't expect you to be here, we'll just replace you.
it's the same thing that happened in BWL as well. We got to a point where if raids are filling, we had to start being a bit more serious about the roster. Remember, with this trash, we'll just let tanks pick them up, and then I'll be calling out which ones target tanks when you're ready. Oh, we've got one.
Anyone still missing? They still need a summon?
Can you jump on square, please? We are Nomi, it's just not done yet.
Okay, it looks like everybody's here.
Just so everyone's aware with loot rules, so I'll be master looter tonight.
Triangle next, please.
Priority will be Ewoks over pugs, and Ewoks will use EPGP, and if it goes to a pug, it will be a roll.
Next one is going to be Skull. Ranged, if you can, stand on the X. Just prevents a bit of that shadow storm. Okay, now don't stand on it. Just stand close. I know you have 305 mining, don't you? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. Yeah, don't get held up.
Oh, I need to turn off the add-on.
So you what tank their AQ?
Sorry, what was that?
You still
Thanks. Yeah. All good. Please bring it up. Don't forget the mana drain.
Gold Scarab.
You don't need to announce all the loot guys. The muscle leaders should just be looking everywhere. And Joel, let's bring them all back.
Just on that note as well, the scarabs will be going to the guild bank, so the guildies who need them can just request them from the guild bank as usual.
It's too far away.
Do you want alpha on anything?
Not just yet. Can I get us on? Let's go on X, please.
Yeah, Alpha, we've got five primary tanks that we run with, so we assign each of them a
Next
mask.
to square.
So yeah, just help out and just pick up when things kind of go pear-shaped.
Sure, buddy.
Then we'll do Star.
I know Star needs a lot of help there, Alpha, so just be aware of it.
Alright.
That's the mortal strike one, yeah.
I mean, the tank needs help. Hi, I'm not getting a reaction, Phil. Come on.
I wasn't paying attention.
Too busy doing his job.
I was too busy trying to out-threat Daffy. He's a machine.
He is a machine. He pooped a little thing to mine.
Sorry, can I get some water? Sorry, I didn't get it earlier.
I would just open trade with a mage.
Yeah, you're the best. Thank you.
Let's abuse them.
Maybe swap one of the warriors from Group 2 into Group 4 so that Group 4 is getting the warrior buff.
If you don't have a mount yet, roll on that. Oh, Val really wants it.
Good roll, no.
All right, 3, 2, 1, going to Val.
Okay. So odd groups are going to go to the left, even groups are going to go to the right. Melee are going to stay on the middle. Boss is going to be marked with a triangle. Make sure when it splits at 75, 50, and 25, you kill the non-triangles first and then the triangle. Looks like we've got IT is on the right side tanking and Daffy is on the left side tanking. Who's got mid?
Frank, hello.
Frank?
I'm over here.
Do you want me and someone else to stay on the main boss to try and interrupt AQ?
Yeah. Well, Walter and Anishi. If you can stay in middle when the split happens. Everything else should be sorted by the split of warriors and recruits. Don't forget, these drop aggro a lot, so if you get it on you, please don't run away from the tanks, just stand still. Do a ready check.
Is there a particular aura we want up for this fight?
What's the one that gives us a fast mount speed?
Ha ha ha.
Is not an aura.
There's loot on that dead thing, eh?
Emmanuel would have that.
I'm gonna take Ire's advice. Thank you, Ire. Thank you for your input.
We've got a mount there. We'll do that after the boss, Emoni.
The screams of the dying will fill the air.
Oh, sorry, I'll do that now.
Symphony of terror is about to begin.
Oh, Daffy.
All right, going to Daffy in 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's go. Run for it, tankies.
Are you so eager to die? I will be.
My buzzard bite's just arrived. Ooh. Please don't kill the MCs when they come up. Split's happening soon. There it is. Kill the non-marked first. Good job on the sheeps. Unmarked again first. Last switch, all melee stay on triangle.
Only delay the inevitable.
I'm out of range.
Remember to grab your insignia.
Lord's insignia. Initiate really
Alright.
wrecked me while MCG.
We'll start with the Amulet of Foul Warding, which is Feral Druids, Hunters, Rogues, and Warriors.
Remember the nature resistance part name?
Ah, yeah.
So those who want items that have nature resist on them, roll off spec. If the item is not useful without the nature resistance on it, then it will be loot cancelled based on who wants the item.
Thank you for press.
Do the next one, Amoni. We'll come back to
Yeah, okay, we'll just come back to that one because of the nature resist. So the other one is Tank Boots, Boots of the Unwavering Will. Alright, so Aha's the only one that needs, so that goes to Aha in 3, 2, 1.
For those wanting the nature resist gear, can you just please post in raid what your nature resist gear is for that fight we've been doing recently, so that we can get an idea who would benefit the most from getting it.
It's too far away.
Alright. People that are down the stairs and not sorting with their loot, let's continue on. Big one first. Please don't kill them.
Alright, so Fel, could you click off spec on that one, please? That'll go to you.
Yep, so the loot council decision was based on lower nature resist, plus also the fact that a tank would be gaining nature resist. Thank you for your patience.
Yep, thanks everyone.
Idols.
I can still be holding stuff if you need me to.
Yeah, I've got a few slots, I'll let you know.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I don't have many, but I'm here.
So you won't hold my hand, is what you're saying?
Oh, I will always hold your hand, IQ.
Sorry, I had to swap over to mobile internet.
Right. I'm actually going to pull them up into that little tunnel, so let's come back a bit, guys. Just so there's less ceiling height and we don't kill our melee, even though I enjoy it.
Hey. Oh, wait, I'm not melee.
Frank's melee.
I'm just waiting for that pat to come by.
Have all our tanks got salve checks, or do you still want me to call them out?
At this point, they should have a macro that removes it based on hitting a button that they frequently use. If not, maybe we need to discuss that.
Wouldn't recommend fighting it on that ledge. Bring it into the tunnel, please. Big guy first.
Uh-oh.
Okay, just take these down. These aren't the ones we have to kill separately. Charging ones, aren't they? Yeah. These warriors are the ones that spawn at, so just be careful.
Go Cutler Tank.
Man, AoE must feel nice for classes that don't have like a minute cooldown on their AoE.
And it actually does damage.
There we go.
Yeah. The volley is so crap.
Well, we've got Callie's Philly.
Alright, we can go down.
I mean, as a class with 1 minute on AoE, I still think AoE feels pretty good. So that's
I don't have any keys, so I can't open that. Has anyone picked up any keys? Okay.
Why is there a bug stuck in the wall?
I think that's keeping us in combat.
Yeah, I'm stuck in combat as well.
It's great for my rage. Keep that rage, baby.
Let's you make like a 1970s Labour supporter and maintain the rage.
Will explode.
I get it.
I don't.
The end of Gough Whitlam's speech, he said, maintain the rage, when he was dismissed.
Okay.
Let's kill these
Now I
two. I'll bring them in.
God save the Queen, because no one will save the Governor General.
I thought there was an expletive in there.
Is he the guy that went for a swim and never came back?
Let's go.
What a story. It's terrible, but you just...
What a way to go,
what a
though.
story. It's probably still out there, still swimming.
Oh, yes.
He's like, oh, just gonna do a few laps of the world, apparently. Careful not to get knocked back into the big room. Same thing, I'll pull them back in the tunnel, but I'm going to wait for mana first. Don't worry, the Mapples. I see
We
it.
still can't drink.
I'm still in combat.
Really? Let's go try it.
We might need to go and get that thing out of the wall.
Let's go get it out of the wall. Just feign death. I mean, it worked for me.
Got another yellow crystal.
It's like that song, right? And it was all yellow.
Brunella wants to be all yellow. In 3, 2, 1.
Where is this bug?
There.
There.
Here.
Oh, there it is.
there.
Hello.
He's just evading.
Not in line of sight.
We'll just zone out.
That's probably the only way we'll be able to do it, yeah.
Or just all die. Let's just all have like a mass suicide pact.
Those of us that still have their buffs vote no.
Oh, look at you, Numa, you do.
Wait for MP5. Look, that'll be super slow, but that's it.
Says the
I don't know. We've got a lot of people near full mana, so let's
Go back and get those mining nodes too.
Can't we all just feign death and drink? Isn't that how it works?
AQ already made that joke, right?
Oh, damn it!
and
I'm trying, people. I'm trying.
And it's really only funny if a hunter makes it, you know.
Is Lion back on that couch getting to you, is it?
You're not in
Yeah,
Adelaide, are you,
I'm
Frank?
almost asleep back here. Been chugging coke all day just to stay awake.
I tried to feed him beer. I don't think
what
he's
are we
drunk any
doing?
yet.
Are we running out?
You should have bought him West Coast coolers.
Yeah, let's zone out.
Oh, sorry, it's cider, isn't it?
You remember, Naomi? Oh,
Yeah, that's my drink too, remember?
that's sweet.
It's my first alcoholic beverage too.
There you go.
Oh, Daffy, do you have a book on you?
The multi-shot one. I wasn't able to get it.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I thought the raid started at 7:30 like it normally does. And no one is within iron forge to trade it in time. Sorry about that.
That's alright, I'll just do lower DPS than I would have. Jeez.
Yeah, it must suck.
Yeah, I'm getting deja vu. Weren't we here before?
Feels vaguely familiar.
Maybe you can mount up in the outside bit.
If you're not in combat.
If you have zoned out, please stay zoned out. I think everyone will have to zone out.
No, I zoned back in and I'm out of combat again.
Yeah, okay,
same,
that
same.
works.
Oh, I'm out of
There
combat
you
and I
go.
haven't zoned out.
I've zoned out. Oh, took a while to get out of combat outside the instance.
What's going to happen to that bug? Is it going to be like in the way?
Are we going to be able to sneak past it?
I mean, because it's
As long as nobody tries to hit it.
Yeah, don't hit it, and it'll be fine.
Give it a wide berth.
That's probably a good idea.
I am still in combat after zoning out.
Time to quit the game then, Kreitz.
Hey.
Alright, finally.
So if we run past it now, we're going to get in combat.
I just ran past and it was fine.
Would anyone believe that I bumped into Kreitz on Thursday night? Just randomly.
Oh, that's nice. I always wonder if I'm going to bump into Aha.
I hope you buffed him.
I kept
Because I
wondering the
know
same
what
thing.
you look like.
Oh, he's already buffed, mate. He didn't need to buff him. Actually, you're looking good, mate. You've done some you're living healthy. That's what I can say.
What?
I have lost some weight, yes. This is what you're trying to settle.
Oh, I don't want to be rude.
Are you saying
You're
it was
not
that?
looking anywhere near as fat as you used to.
Yeah, foot in mouth syndrome. I've got it again.
You're looking less fat
Oh,
than
got
usual.
us.
Nah, yep. Actually, I put some on since the COVID thing, actually. I was about 15 kilos lighter than I am now at one point.
Oh, wow.
And I was playing really good squash.
By the way, I beat my brother 2-0 on
2-0.
on our return to our squash court.
Hey, just see if we start getting a regular thing going. Maybe we could.
Yeah, we should. It'd be
join
fun, eh?
groups. Yep.
Indeed. We started off with like some old yellow dot balls, and we just found we could never get to them. So we had to get to a blue dot.
Oh no, mate.
It was quite funny. You're going, is this how squash is played?
Okay. Who did not zone out?
Yeah, I'm in combat again.
I buffed everyone and now I'm in combat again.
Bugs come out of the wall for me.
Oh. I don't
It's out
think
of
it
the
was a
wall.
warrior or a rogue or a priest. Because I'm not in combat yet.
This bugger's chasing me.
Look, that's good. Bring it to us.
Excellent.
Hey, we have a friend.
Kill it.
It's killing you, Ray. Die.
It likes chicken.
Boom. Chicken.
So what you're saying is we need more boomies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We did it.
Except.
Out of combat?
Oh, no, we're out of combat.
Why am I still in combat then?
They're scared of it. Probably because your swings are so slow.
Hate these bugs. They look like ticks.
Exactly what I was just thinking, Naomi. Giant ticks.
Yeah, it's creepy.
If one of them sticks its teeth to my leg, can somebody prise it off, please?
I'll do it. I'll be brave. See you, Nima.
I can't attack.
Big boys first.
I'm out of range.
IT die! I didn't have time to get Scare Beast out of the spellbook. Yeah.
Hard landings.
Could have been harder.
That's what she said.
Right, let's not get these stuck in any walls.
Where's Juru when we're making these sort of jokes?
Watching on YouTube.
Juru can't do Saturday nights. She reads with Eternals.
Shoot, go away, blue crystal this time.
Oh,
oh, Othniel really wants the blue crystal.
These ones you can't use in Ironforge, right?
No.
No.
You can get ones that can be used in Ironforge, right?
The only difference was I got some...
You could, but you've missed that opportunity. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Grats, Othniel.
I don't want any ginger. Thank you.
I'm just trying to clarify things, okay? Mark them up, IT. What do you want? I hear that a lot, Naomi.
I'm not surprised.
But it's a little bit... no more comments.
What mark was IT again?
Square.
Square.
Wow, these bugs are really fast.
We'll be doing X first. Frank, can you help IT with the one that charges away from it?
Yeah, we'll do some taunt fun.
Cool. Do you guys remember your positions from last week?
So does that put me and Daffy on Fear Patrol?
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be fun.
So which is the first death?
Who was X again?
I'm Fears, yeah?
It's Daffy. Let me post them, hang on.
There we are.
And X is in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah, X is in the middle. Cool. Yep. Bring triangle. I've changed it to triangle now. So X, you're going to be helping Fel with Star. Cool. Alpha, if you could just help out on triangle, please, in case Aha gets feared or something.
Cool. Where is that going to? Where is it going to?
We're gonna at the start of the fight. We'll pull that to the middle, and that's going to die first. The other two are going to be pulled off to the back of the room, sort of where I'm pinging now. But there's a few fears while the blue one is near us, so we at the start there's a bit of a clusterfuck.
Another fight. So, what is the kill order?
It's going to be triangle, then star, then square.
Okay, cool. Easy mode.
All right. Hunters, if you can use the what's it called? Aspect of the leaf. For the first one while it's up.
Also, IT can. What we'll do is we'll just one tanks it in the spot, and the other one will sit back waiting for it to charge. Tank it and get back here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool. So I'll let you start. I'll just hang back, ready to taunt.
Yeah, you guys mount up and run at them and try and pull them back. I'll help pulling triangle to the middle. Go for it on you guys.
Let's go.
Remember, there's going to be fears at the start, so DPS, watch your aggro in the middle. Looks like they're going to that side. So.
Are you not picking up triangle, mate?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but people got to it first.
DPS, you should be waiting for aggro. Let's pull them to the door, please. We'll just restart this.
I finally got it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's more the other stuff. Yeah, we reset them last week like this. There we are. Cool. If you're in the middle of the room, try and run back as quickly as you can. Get a res up.
We should be able to res everyone there.
For IT and Phil.
Thank you.
Other side of the room, so see where the ping is now. Right where the red one just spawned.
Gotta have them separated by a bit, otherwise I'll be getting feared, might be able to hold aggro on it.
Is Aha taking triangle?
Yep.
Yeah, Aha and Alpha are doing that.
Okay, so I was climbing, but like you had a 2k advantage at the start. Very difficult for me to get it.
Literally DPS at the start. You shouldn't be doing anything until the tanks get in a position. A lot of the fights in this raid are positioning first, DPS after, with the exception of who ran that one. We already know. So at the start, the tanks run in, the DPS twiddle your thumbs for a bit. The only arrow I should see is mine, and that's because I'm pulling. So and respective spell and stuff like that.
Want to do a quick ready check?
Yep. So that corner that he heads over to there, that's where you guys will book it to. Maybe Amoni, would you be able to hit star and just take it over to the right side of the room as well?
Yep.
So mount up at the start. You've got a... Do you have a bug?
I do, yeah. So it's just going over to the right in the corner
in
there?
that little corner that he's going to now.
Yep, sure.
You'll get feared at the start, that's a given. Everyone else, just hang here and wait. Healers, obviously, you'll be doing healing stuff, so...
I'm ready, by the way. I was just...
Yep. Kratz, you good?
Yes, I'm right. Sorry.
Should we have a mark for melee DPS to follow?
To follow?
Just thinking that maybe a melee DPS standard bearer to sort of help coordinate some of this stuff, so that we can just follow.
Othniel, follow Othniel. He's got the diamond. Good. Let's go.
One.
Tanks running.
Into a skull.
The idea being that you follow that person so that we can kind of synchronize our when melee goes in.
There we go.
Oh, good timing. Pick up, David.
Uh-huh.
I'm feared.
Cool.
And dead.
DPS should be on. Okay, Alpha, can you pick up triangle? Yeah, there we go. DPS, please stop on triangle.
Do you want to just taunt cycle this one, IT?
That could work.
There's going to be a fear in the middle, watch out.
if it's not you taunting, I'm taunting. Okay.
DPS on triangle again.
Nice. That was very well timed.
Get ready for a fear. The DPS, you're good on triangle now, by the way. Now, when Lord Kree dies, he's going to spawn a bunch of ads, so AoE, get ready. It's going to be a fear in the middle of the raid soon, watch out. Blue is healing as well. Okay. Blue is the next target, leave it in the middle.
Everyone run away.
Watch out for the poison cloud.
No BRs, please. Hunters, you can use Aspect of the Hawk now.
Don't bother putting curses on the ones that we're not killing, because we don't. They heal up when they die. When one of them dies.
I've missed you, Numa. Thank you for the invite.
Oh, feed me through the bloody... Maybe this is the one that spawns ads when she dies.
Oh dear, my game's crashed.
There we are. Kill the ads.
Frank, you're welcome to taunt it back.
Yeah, it's cool. We're just circling taunts on it anyway, so that if it charges, it comes straight back. So just keep a taunt up on it. Nice fell. Yeah, so if we've got a taunt on it, if it charges, it'll somewhat come back.
Easy, see? Once that first one goes down, it's just a lot less going on.
Yeah, it seems the trickiest bit is getting Youge out of heal range.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, relog just in time to see Vem die.
And it was a glorious occasion.
You get a tiny bit more loot if you kill them first, but
You get different
your
loot.
insignia.
Different, not more. Okay. Boring.
Alright, let's start with Boots of the Fallen Hero. Sorry, just getting the spreadsheet up and running. So this is Warriors.
Watching those warriors drool.
Don't forget to loot the corpse.
Yeah, I guess I'll buy it then.
Alright, so Jelly in 3, 2, 1. Guys of the Devourer. Feral Druids. Alright, so Moonpig in 3, 2, 1. Grats. You've already got that one, don't you, RTMB?
Yeah, third time that one's dropped.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've definitely seen it once before.
Yep, let's get those buffs up. The next couple trash mobs will be pulling into this cave, so get cozy. You good on loot, Imani?
Yep.
I need to get closer.
Love that.
This is like the dog in Ubers all over again, just like multiple punts.
I got killed from ages away. Their impale must have a huge radius.
Well, we got to have that Ret Pally sacrifice.
The impale is just a physical damage thing they do, right? It's obviously range.
Wow, did you not bubble?
Baseball.
I landed out here fine, and I
They
was
just ran around the corner.
Bring 'em
Sorry,
back,
Christ.
Each one spawn ads, so probably mark one of them, so we're not getting like just hundreds of ads.
Skull up.
I have no skull anymore.
Skull.
There we are. I went around the corner to check if they were coming, and then they were.
You got your answer.
I bring pets. I'll let you get rezzed this time, crits.
Mages, how powerful do you
Crits.
feel?
Crits.
Thank you.
Christ like it's crit.
Crisps.
Critties.
Big critties.
I survived the fall, and then I got hit by an impale from over here, from where the bugs are.
I thought impale was a dot.
Maybe, but I don't recall seeing dots.
It's like a bleed icon.
Stay there.
Anishi.
What happened?
Oh, Anishi's making dad jokes.
Oh dear. Avert your eyes, children.
Who's getting impaled?
Right.
Oh. I am dinner first, at least.
I'm trying to land on one of the vines overhead. I nearly got it.
we'll end up with a few bugs again if you do that.
Oh! Yeah, okay, so the Impale's definitely a dot. I just died from it as well.
As did I.
Anubis South Citadel.
Yeah, if you see impales stacking up, best to chug a potion.
I didn't have a chance. They threw that on me. I got punted into the roof, and when I landed, I had 800 health left.
When you're rezzed, there's a hammer on me.
At least I can't get clam slammed tonight.
She could be watching, you never
I think
know.
Amoni's requesting a volunteer.
Oh.
What if I could?
I'll bring this one back as well, and then we can skedaddle on through.
Ooh, okay, so we've got this fancy warhammer.
I'm not fast enough.
Really great.
Well, if no one else wants
Whoever's
it,
idea it was to pull them all back there last week, you were wrong. There we go. We have to move ahead.
well, if no one else wants it, I'll take it in hopes of getting a second one.
I thought you got one last week, Jelly.
I did not get one last week.
I think it went to Angry Crispy.
Yeah, I went to Angry Chris.
Okay.
He's so
It was a big
chuffed.
upgrade. It was a big upgrade for him, so.
Fair enough. Yeah, I thought that was your
Alright.
like your second one for dual wielding and going nuts.
Sadly not. But it looks like it drops often enough.
Alright, so Jelly's rolled man spec, so that'll go to Jelly in 3, 2, 1.
It's too far away.
Alright, hug a wall.
I think we controlled that pretty well.
Oh, look, it's my favorite trash. Oh, wait, no, this isn't trash. This is the damn boss.
Yeah,
This is the wrong room.
I was gonna say, you remember what happens after Princess Hoo Hoo, right?
Yeah. Nah, what was the one where I was like, I'm gonna pull one, pulls three?
That was all the Princess Hoo Hoo trash. You pulled every trash in the room.
Was it 3 or was it 4?
I think it was all but one. Like he was looking at one of them and then pulled the other 4.
So, IT, you're gonna be on square and we're killing your target first. We need big threat. Daffy and Frank, you'll be on X. That's the boss. Fel and Aha, can you do that triangle together?
Certainly.
I'm going to change that star now.
Just remember, if you're on the ads, make sure you're stunning. Like even go for a kidney shot occasionally might be quite helpful.
Unless they're spinning. Don't stun if they're spinning.
Alpha, can you grab circle, please?
Sure.
With this one, we just run them in and we try and pull them to the wall to the right of us where we are now, in the room and then to the right. These guys drop aggro a lot, so you'll just be taunting all the time. They can be stunned, though. So do what you can, but yeah, you will have a hard time keeping aggro on it. You'll be chasing it a bit. Same deal, DPS, try and wait a little bit so the tanks sort of have a bit of a vague positioning. Remember, these guys drop aggro every like 7 seconds or something like that, so we do have to be aware of that. But we're going to burn down square as hard as possible, then triangle, then circle.
BD's just AFK for a sec. You should go with it.
For other people that haven't been here before, if a boss target is on you, get off it because they'll be constantly AoEing around them. Melee, you know what to do.
Die a horrible death.
Die horribly, yeah. Valiantly. You back, Beauty and Nomi, you guys good?
Yeah, sorry, I was AFK. I'm here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, let's go in. Tanks, go for it. Let's try and get in position now, guys, so come in to the right.
I'm out of range.
Go hard on that square. Don't forget you can stun. Triangle's next. Satura's in the raid, watch out. Right. If you can taunt, help the X taunted out of the raid. Circle. There we go. That's it. Fight's over. We win.
Keep stunning, guys.
Positioning was excellent at the start there. That was a good start off. What happened with that? Her running off, just a missed taunt or something?
No, I died.
Oh, right.
You should try not dying next time, Frank.
Yeah, that's
a good idea.
That's a good idea.
I'm full of good ideas like that.
Keep stunning here, guys, as much as you can. Obviously not during Whirlwind, because that doesn't work. You should have run out during the Whirlwind too. Stop spinning!
I reckon a big thing that happened at the start is I didn't have flonks up, so we're down a lot of DPS.
That's definitely the reason why.
100%.
I was looking at Broodlord, and the only reason you did more DPS than me on Broodlord was flonks. There's some big DPS.
He actually does a fair bit, to be honest. He's nice when he's alive.
Intercepts might work too. Only when she's not spinning.
Might be worth getting a few innovates out on healers if possible.
Good night, Phil. Oh, you survived, damn it! Round it down, let's go, guys. More Whirlwind. Finish her.
Nicely done.
Not a single death. Excellent.
Yeah.
Exact same loot as last week.
Alright, we'll start from the top with Gloves of Enforcement, so Rogues and Feral Druids.
Just if a DPS needs that over me, I think Spirit got him last week, so I think. But
Yep,
yeah,
looks like they're going to you, RTMB, so 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, everyone.
And Leggings of the Festering Swarm. Mages, I believe. Yep, mages.
And
Thanks,
warlocks
Missy.
that are destruction.
Welcome, Naomi.
Thanks, Fran.
Oh, okay, Warlocks aren't on my list, but yeah, if any Destruction Warlocks need that, feel free to roll.
I probably wouldn't want it, but you know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, they might be handy for a Twin Imps threat set, I suppose.
Scorch spam.
Oh. So far, no one wants it. So,
Scorch is mage as well. It's Searing Pain that's Warlock's fire spell. It's the double threat one.
alright, so if no one wants that, who have we got can DE? Oh, Kism, you want for Ospec? I'll,
Yeah.
what's going on with my UI?
That's actually a legitimate warlock off spec.
You're
All right,
super quiet.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry, I can't keep my headphones on all the time.
Mm.
So just hit off spec on that, Kism, or whisper me greed, and I'll pass it to you. Alright, 3, 2, 1, Grats.
We, because this next part is a gauntlet, we have to wait till loot is ready, guys. So just hang tight. Don't forget, there's no point doing any damage in this next part until we stop. So we just all run as a group. Who are we waiting on?
Mindless hasn't clicked ready.
You good, mindless? Know me?
Yeah, what?
Oh god, okay, let's go.
Time to shine, aha.
Aha!
Right, let's do it here. All the way to triangle. Okay. Oh, we should all use aspect of the pack so we go faster, right?
Exactly.
I mean, aspect of the dazed.
Yeah, faster for days, sure.
Be sure to keep up.
Okay. I just put volley on where those frozen ones were, and then they broke out and ran off.
Always happens.
Volley already does nothing.
Stick together, team.
So we don't have line of sight.
That's what good waffles do.
Good old Counter-Strike reference.
Ah, yes.
Them's are the days.
I was thinking The Simpsons.
Oh yeah,
Stick,
that,
stick together. That's what good waffles do.
yeah, that was a good one too.
What I thought about letting like Aha lead the charge through all these mobs?
Aha!
He really
Because
should, yeah.
Because he reflects damage, so they'd all be.
Yeah, that'll be sticking to me.
After we kill these little ones, make sure you get a drink.
Is this like a drinking game?
Look if you want. For this next fight, what are we going to have? Who's going to be the two tanks?
For the main boss?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be me and Fel.
Cool.
No problem.
So you guys swap out. Every other tank, just watch out for ads and pick them up if you can. DPS, make sure you're killing ads first, and make sure you're killing the snakes really first. Val, you good?
I didn't see it.
Valorix.
Sorry, I'm here.
We're
let's
going.
Kill Frank. If you get a sand trap under you, don't forget to move out of the way for people who haven't done this one before.
And kill the worms first.
Or if people right at the back, you might get bugs if they move.
Come in a bit closer to just start. Rune, move into the room. Goldie.
There's a worm up. Another snick.
Sneaky stick.
Kill it. What is it? Shai-Haloo.
And I got teleported again. Oh, Lisa's sorry.
How many stacks of that you reckon you can take? $10?
Oh, we just go to 3 and then just switch it.
Next time, just
3.
Stay on it. Till you're done.
I think melee's going to be on worms. Oh, well. Definitely melee's on worms because they don't die with boss.
Easy. It's not even a boss, it's like glorified trash.
Shiny. Alright, so let's start with Robes of the Guardian Saint. This is healers, I believe. Yeah, Druid Priest, Holy Pally.
Rune of the Guardian Snake. Phil, we can start pulling this next trash. This doesn't do anything to Imoni.
Alright, so based on priority, I think it's going to Numa in 3, 2, 1. Congrats, Numa. And Ibram, I assume this is what you're excited about, Nomi?
Oh, yeah.
What did you say?
Oh, awesome.
And Ray as well, I think.
Oh, work. Did mine come up?
Yours has not come up, Nomi. Only Aha often.
Just whisper me if
I'm happy to pass on that.
Yeah, I think we're all going to pass to Nomi on this.
God damn, it looks the same. I thought I was trying to get out of a puffy bloody blue dress.
You're adorable.
Sucker, you're stuck with it now.
Did everybody leave the call?
I'll redo that one, because obviously you had trouble there, Nomi.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Yep, so go again. Alright, so that's main spec. I think everyone else was off spec. So going to Nomi in 3, 2, 1. Congrats.
I'm out of
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It's very graceful. Oh, that's the totem, isn't it? The range slot for Pallies.
Still Scarab back here too.
Oh, I'll grab that. Thanks for pointing that out.
Hey, Nomi. Happy.
Yeah.
Time to shine now.
Seems good.
Oh, nice.
Save me.
Didn't wait till I was there, mate.
You wouldn't have helped anyway.
You know I would.
Yeah, you're a good lad. But you do enjoy watching you die.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Who doesn't?
I thought you only pretended. So I only pretended to heal you.
Someone claims Lamek. Fuck.
Come on, EQ, I believe in you. It comes over 2 weeks in a row.
Alright. Don't forget with these ones, the humanoid dies first, then the larger bug, then the smaller bugs. melee and in general people near the humanoids watch out because they do spin around and do a big cleave.
Right round, baby, right round.
Good.
Big cleavage is good, big cleave is not.
Oh.
Oh, Inishi. You're lamer than me.
No, I'm pretty sure you're in the same basket, guys. Maximum lameness.
I mean, it's kind of rich coming from you.
No. I created the box.
What?
Can you pull something, please?
Yeah, I tried.
You little bugging around.
They just
Pull
fucking
the-
walked past me.
Game's bugged.
You're bugged.
I tell you, I think it's going to face ball.
No, I've got Moonfire.
Oh God.
This is why I don't like hunters pulling for me.
Oh gosh.
Move back a bit more. Yeah, backs are going to come. Let's see.
Yeah, pull them back, please. We got a friend.
More!
Kill the humanoid first.
Oh no!
Stinger charge, 5,558 nature. That hurt.
I'm putting on my nature dress.
I got knocked into the middle of the room.
Putting on aspect of the leaf.
I would have been fine too there if I hadn't, if my sprint wasn't on cooldown.
Look at Frank over there all alone.
I'd like to see
Look at
another
that.
one action. None of this group stuff, hey?
That's not what he said last night.
Look at that. No deaths.
This morning.
This stream is definitely not made for kids.
Is ITMB out of range? Oh, there it is.
Brunella's getting him.
Awesome.
Out there, putting the life on the line. That's like frontline medic stuff, yeah?
Well, one of the tanks was standing next to her.
Oh,
Not pointing any fingers.
yeah. I see what's going on. Oh!
I can't cast that yet.
Spoil sport.
We listened to 70% of that awful song. We're good.
But it worked really well for the yeah. Would you call finding a song that fits the specific scene a talent or a skill?
Don't quit your day
It's
job.
something.
It's something.
Jesus.
Those things can hurt you.
Hurt a few people so far.
Miss Hoover, I've glued my head to my shoulder.
Another mount.
Big roll.
Lots of double ups.
God, it's going to be a roll off of number 54, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, we got 254s, so I'll get Spirit and Numa if you can both re-roll.
Rats.
That's Spirit.
Let's want to pick Naomi up.
They just effed off.
They saw us coming.
Mm. I come bearing gift.
Oh, I don't have any mana. Jeez.
Nah. Oh, look where I died.
Shit.
Anybody wanted more buffs? I can't.
It's stunnable as well, guys. Feel free to have a go with your stuns.
Where's got my back? Lucky enough.
That was ominous.
Seriously, look where I died. I'm all the way up here.
Thanks, Brent.
Any keys yet?
Oh, I haven't had any keys. Does anyone else have any that they've picked up? Frank, have you got a key? There's a chest behind us.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Yep, over the other side of the room. Cheers.
I'm going to run there very, very slowly.
And by slowly, you mean fucking slowly.
Hey Frank, what you doing?
Shut up!
Yeah, Frank, there's a bug behind you.
Look out!
Do I need to play the song again?
No.
Definitely not. If you play the song again, the bot's going on mute.
Play Yeah Yeah Ding Dong.
There's got to be other bug songs. Come on.
I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh God! Don't search bug song on YouTube.
Educator bug.
Dragon Finger of Stamina.
Oh, that's the loot we're all here for.
Yeah,
Does
man.
anyone want a new wand?
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Alright.
Now you're all good.
Going to Phil in 3, 2, 1.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh, EQ nearly beat you there.
Phil, I want to see you wear that, mate.
It's okay. I got to let him win at something.
That's some actual loot.
I don't have proficiency for a wand.
Oh, Nomi outdone by Numa.
Oh, Numa got you by
I missed out
one.
last time.
Oh, you've got to roll off with Crotch, so.
You might miss off out again.
Oh, what the hell? I'll trade you for a blue dress.
I'm sure Kreitz would look great in a blue dress.
I'm pretty sure he's already stretched it out.
So it's ready to go then. Numa and Kreitz, could you both roll?
What are you doing with that?
Are you not DEing it?
No, I'm
Oh,
paladin.
Numa, you got this one. Congrats.
I'll give
Oh,
it
it's
to
your
you.
hunter, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll give it to Eden.
My bad. Yeah, sorry. I can do it.
Pass it. Okay.
So we're equipping our Barrow of Liberty bells.
Yeah. Just sorting some group
That's
stuff.
what it does. Hang on, how do I get off it again? Like that. I thought it was a spell, not a mount. Yeah, I like the Halloween brooms.
Take off your tabard, Numa.
So you can see into the future.
They got me tabard.
And
I want to
Oh,
see
you,
what it looks
you want to see if my boobs are as big as yours?
like. Yeah, I want to see if it's big as you. I want to give you a little woohoo.
There you go. Boom.
Oh,
Nope.
that's really big.
You
You
win.
can pay yourself to Zestra. Look at
How
Zestra.
How come,
Zestra's
like,
next to you.
your dress is all pretty at the front and mine's just green? What's going on? I mean, like, I'm going to have to put up with wearing a green dress. I want it to be pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Can you see Zestra then?
Other than a few people,
Yeah, I
that
don't know
was-
why hers is even.
I'm going to
That
talk
should
over
be
you
ready.
guys. Other than a few specific people that were told not to wear nature resist, everyone else put on your nature resist gear.
Hide it with our lovely tabard.
For people who haven't done this particular boss before, please don't use your cooldowns at the start. We save them for 30%. That's when the big burn is. Last week we did this pretty easily, but we'll still take caution just in case. If you feel like you need a greater nature protection potion, come trade me now.
Does this boss only do nature damage? Just as a odd question.
It does physical to the tanks, I believe, but everyone else it's nature.
Is this one of the ones where it's got the weird poison that you don't dispel?
Sleep.
The sleep.
Don't
Yeah.
wake us up unless you're a tank.
Yeah, and then the tanks do need to be dispelled.
No one
tank's gonna
needs any
try and
nature
do it.
protection?
Sorry, the tank's going to try and keep threat around the same so we can kind of juggle it a bit. Or just go nuts.
That's another thing. Make sure DPS you're watching your threat. If you are second or first, you'll die.
Alright, Aha, you good, mate?
Yep. Yeah, I should have clicked ready instead of not ready.
Cool.
Sticky
Let's
Zac.
all get in position around where I am now. Tank's going to be sort of right here.
And like, yeah, range should all try to spread out so that you're not hitting people with your debuffs. Get it?
1.
Hang on, guys, just wait.
We're pulling it back. Please watch that threat. Melee, you getting the leaf buff?
I am.
EQ, you're next on Trank. Yep.
Got it.
Thunder, you're next. I'm next.
I'll make sure any new dispellers don't dispel melee if they get the sleep.
Thanks,
Daffy.
Tim.
If you're second on threat, guys, you better drop it unless you're a tank.
EQ, dispel.
Yep, sorry.
Cheers.
Heading to 30%. Get ready, guys. Use your cooldowns.
Get ready.
As people die, you can put dots up.
Finish him.
Her.
Hit him hard. Anybody.
Come on off.
Nice.
Well done.
Jump the Pallies!
Can we please get a res on a Mooney so I can do the loop and get that over with?
Well done,
That's
Pallies.
why Pallies are viable.
You had a priest survive as well. Zestra is still alive.
We're close.
To be fair, I completely forgot I had a bubble in that fight.
Fail.
Thanks,
It's one
Zestra.
thing I'm good at.
All right. Got a couple of bindings and some gloves. Might do the gloves first. So these are... One second. So, Gloves of the Messiah, a Druid and Priest. Okay, we've got Val for off spec, so if... okay, Numa's going main spec, so... Numa in 3, 2, 1.
Do they go really well with your dress, Numa?
Let's hope.
Accessorizing is important.
Yeah, well, they look a little better than the old ones I had. Not as chunky.
Any chance of getting a repair bot up?
Yeah, I can put one up. I'll wait till everyone throws first.
We'll do Bindings of Command first, so this is Warrior, Hunter, Rogue, Priest. Alright, so it looks like it's going to Valrix in 3, 2, 1. Rats. And Bindings of Dominance, Pally, Mage, Warlock, Druid. Oh, Othniel's just got you there, Kreitz. Alright, going to Othniel in 3, 2, 1. Congrats.
Alright, I'll drop a repair bot over here.
Sweet, I can sell this crap that Beardy traded to me.
Classic Beardy.
Classic Beardy.
We need to just get back.
Yeah, run back. As in, watch out for the big dude.
What do you take me for, huh?
hunter that doesn't know distances.
Ooh. Harsh.
Well, that's what I was taking him for because obviously I was wrong. I must say I really love this part of the raid. I'm really excited about taking these guys on again.
This is where the difficulty ramps up a bit.
Yeah, it's not easy mode from here on in.
So, are we all doing the collect together on the triangle or collecting together on the mark?
Yeah, we will be doing that in a sec. Who is next for?
And we have to make sure that there's enough distance that the arcane blast AoE won't hit.
The thunderclap.
The thunderclap won't hit the other half of the raid.
If that's the one we get.
If that's the one we get.
Nothing worse than when you get hit by the clap.
Yeah, the trash is worse after the twins, but we do what we do. Okay. So, like last week, we will gather together with a group of tanks and a group of everyone else as it runs towards us. If it is plague, someone will call to spread out. Please let that person calling out be, I don't know, a tank or an officer, not everyone.
So you're going to be the range target mark, and I'll be the melee mark.
No, I'll get a moan to be ranged actually.
So just before we pull, Valrix has identified they don't need the bindings. So Valrix, if you could trade to David, and I'll do an adjustment.
Yep, sure, no problem.
So if your range stack on triangle, actually everyone's stacked on triangle. Tanks will be stacking on moon when moon is. Moon, you were over here, aren't you? Is that close enough?
Well, we will be, but you know, if I stand
You're
here,
fine. You're fine. Too close, he says.
Yeah, that's too close, I think.
Well, we're pulling next anyway, so it's fine.
If it's a plague one, we'll spread out. Make sure that you, if you get plague, you don't spread it to other people. That's just rude. And also remember from last week that this trash killed us quite a bit, so to be aware that might happen.
Do we need the tanks a tiny bit further forward?
Yeah, I think it's about
thunderclap spacing. What was it?
That's if we get thunderclap and meteor, that's where the big fuck is.
So yeah, it's just reminder to people. So tanks need to stack together, and then in case it's that real nasty combo of meteor and thunderclap, and then everyone else back with the range. If it's not thunderclap, then you can head in as a melee, and either stack on the tanks if it's meteor, or spread if it's the other one, the plague.
Just to point out as well, so where Mindless is standing right now, that's wrong, because if he got a meteor, he would kill himself and half of the people back here. So make sure you're very tight over here. Val, same thing on the triangle. Who's that? Pocket.
And these two parties are too close together, yeah? We'd get thunderclap if the boss was pulled away moon.
Oh, is that the range, is it?
Well, we're about to pull, so let's
It was
going.
Yeah, let's see what it is.
It's too close. Come on, Flowers.
It's definitely thunderclap. Plague, spread out, everyone. Melee, be careful. Any spare tanks that are around, please pick up ads. Melee, yeah, you might be best running around killing ads on this one.
Ads us, kind of.
I think we gave it to each other, Kism.
It doesn't spread, it damages everyone within range.
Yeah, but we both had it and crossed each other.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Don't cross the streams.
That's right.
And remember to keep up appropriate debuffs if possible.
Can Daffy, can you experiment with me what the range of that thunderclap is? So how far back until it stops hitting?
It's about where I am now, EQ.
That
So
far, okay.
yeah, I got a little bit closer and got hit by the thunderclap. So yeah, this is a good range here.
Missy get hit by it, so it must be a little bit further than where Missy is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think it's about 20 yards by the look of it.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, Walter. I wasn't trying to say you were wrong. I just wasn't 100% sure.
That was pretty smooth considering last week's attempts, though.
That was much better.
Yeah, definitely. Well done.
I'm pretty
Everyone
sure
was...
by the end. Like last week, we were getting it, but it would just took us an hour to get there.
The last pull we were too close to the melee group, and the thunderclap sort of killed us. That was our last.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Sorry to interrupt as well. If we've got soul stones and stuff up now, let's try and have one at a time up because we did like a few times here. So if we've got a soul stone up, don't waste EIs and stuff like that.
Yeah, we got Goldilocks will have his free in about 3 minutes. Shady and Sandfly had theirs free. Kism's has just been used, so yep.
We got one. Missy said she's got one as well.
Yep, so
Like
Missy
combination.
and Zestra have
I'm
both
sure
been
we're talking about
Soulstone
the cooldowns
currently.
of the locks.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll leave Missy's on until a wipe or until it needs to get refreshed, but we'll leave the others to not be used. Okay. Mana up. Buff up. We'll get ready for next.
To keep pulling back, because
Yeah, I'll keep doing that.
yeah, it's good to have extra space for when we need to spread.
And also, if he casts down a meteor on Fonks, we'll know.
Oh, I'll
Fonks
move
feel
over here
about
so everyone's stuck on triangle.
Look, he actually went down to loyalty level 5 before, so...
Is there any benefit to spreading before you have the plague, though?
I think it ticks straight away or ticks very quickly, so it's good to just minimize the number of people who... If it makes it easier to spread, and yeah.
But at the same time, meteor, if we were all spread out at the start, will hurt. So one tick of the plague's not going to kill us straight away.
It also gives plague people more room to go.
Yeah.
As opposed to when you've got a gauntlet of friends around you.
I am running my full nature resist for this too. It helps.
And if one mage could make sure they stand with the tanks at the start, maybe just to try and get that detect magic up. Did I say mage? One mage.
Well, Stragwell.
Also, there's some like reflects that happen. Like, can a tank call that out so people don't take extra damage for no reason?
All right, I'm gonna pull one when he. Oh, okay, I'm gonna. Okay, let's see. We've got.
Yes.
Looks like Shadow Storm.
So that means we should be within.
We should be stacking on.
Everybody stack on the mob.
Right, follow
Oh,
triangle.
it's Shadow Storm and Meteor. Everyone stack on
everyone
the Meteor
stack.
stuff. Just everyone stack tight. Rogues and stuff attack from the front, please.
That meteor is not hurting at all with this many people.
Yeah, that's a good mix as well because we avoid Shadow Storm. Shadow and Frost Reflect is up as well, just notice, so be careful mages and warlocks. And Shadow Priests. We get CC rep for killing the ants.
Look at that. We're up to strike records.
Whoa.
Friggin' easy as.
Look at that, no deaths.
Hey Frank, you're in the wrong channel.
Oh my goodness. What happened there?
Well, that was
That's an explosion.
That was
Need to run on the
calling it a
explosion.
little bit early, I think.
So when he says run away, little girl, do run away.
The funny thing there is when I called it, EQ was the only one dead, and then the whole half the raid went down.
You jinxed it.
That's right. They
I did. It's my fault.
They at the end, what is it? 10%. They either enrage or they blow up. So.
Good to know for future reference.
Just with the explosion, do they still keep casting media? So
Yeah,
should we all stack away from it, or?
Yes.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't just split because it might just double wipe. I don't know.
That's an
Yeah, so we'll just need someone to call when to run out.
I assume you can kill him before it blows up.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. He blew up
I
anyway.
think it's probably,
showing our
that's what you
loyalty.
don't need to. He's going to die either way. So
Yeah, it's immune to physical. That's so.
To be honest, I forgot he blew up, and I just stayed in the whole time, and nothing happened to me.
I know, of course, if we've got meteor, then tanks still need to stay in stacked so that, you know. But I'm assuming at least.
I'm going to pull one more back to that area, and then we can do the next part. Yep. I'm not really fussed if I die.
Neither are we.
It's just
so
if we
range
attack
stack
in
on
the
triangle
corner,
again.
we have to spread out. We don't have much room. So.
Formation.
Assume they're stacked.
Come on, everyone get in.
Did we see what he had?
That's a bit too close. Moon
Where
about here.
Where is Seppo tonight, Thunder?
I don't think he can do Saturday nights.
Ah, right.
I'm not sure. Maybe he's working or something. I'm not sure, but I don't think he's ever come to a Saturday night. Family things. There you go.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
Just waiting for one to walk around, and then I'll grab the next one. There's only two more left. So.
It is a pretty lame excuse, actually, yeah.
Alright, what do we got? We got... Looks like the same mix, Shadowstorm and... Oh boy, I might not make it to use. Shadowstorm and...
Like...
What's the word? Thunderclap?
Everyone
Like,
collect up on tanks.
Shadowstorm and Thunderclap. I don't really know how we combat that.
Plague.
Plague.
Yeah, no
Stack in.
thunderclap.
Stack wasn't called.
So you got to stack up. Stop the shadow.
Yeah,
You got to be
sorry about
close to the boss.
that. My DBM was telling me something different.
So not like hard stacked, but like you can still be outside of melee range hunters.
Good to know.
Yeah, and you definitely should be because of the whole plague.
Yep.
You could because Oh, I might wait till raise that.
He's enraging.
At least he's not blowing up.
Oh no,
Oh, he is
Get
exploding.
out!
Blow.
Get out!
Oh, wow.
Help finish up the rest.
I like the suspense here.
Well, that was a very nasty combo, and I think we handled it.
There was, yeah.
Thanks, Mitzi. Thanks, Naomi.
Me and Beatty getting neglected back here, jeez. And Numa.
Thanks, Calandria.
It's not working.
You betray your friends.
We can move up now as well.
We got a key if someone sees a box.
Awesome.
Who are we stacking on?
Not AQ.
Stacking on. Oh, okay. Stacking on me again.
Are we actually ready to pull? Because it looks like a lot of people need healing and mana and stuff.
He's not going to come near us. We're fine.
Okay.
Just stack up and get ready, and we'll pull when everyone's mannered up and healed.
We still got a soul stone up.
Yeah, mate. I got one up. Freshy on Naomi.
Oh, me? Oh,
yeah,
you're so special.
Special.
People are not in range of buffs.
It's me.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Hey guys, no wipes yet on these. That's what, 3 down? Nice. That's great from last week. Well done.
Don't
Yes.
jinx it.
As we learned last week, these guys are a real step up, so we're doing well so far.
Stack up tight.
Oh, buffs.
Checks out.
We love.
Buff's good. Here we go.
Oh, flonks.
Here we go.
Shadow Storm again and Meteor.
Meteor.
Stack up.
Run in.
Stack at the front, right?
Yep. Nice and close to each other. Really close. This will be an easy one.
Play the sacrificial role well, AQ. Taking one for the team.
So I'm winning on the deaths meter.
Let me know. I'll drop the next repair bot.
Actually,
What the hell happened to that warrior there?
Maybe he saw a herb.
Enrage.
Stay in close, guys.
Staying close or run away?
Stay in close.
Yeah. What does enrage mean? What do we do?
He just enrages, hits harder.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it meant he's going to blow up.
No.
Yeah, that same. I ran away.
Didn't
But
seem to
now
make much difference.
The explosion's the runaway.
You'll hear explosion.
I'll just do another raid warning, just so everyone got that, because I did do it mid-fight. Roll if you still need a crystal. Oh, Moonpig. You didn't get one before, did you, Moonpig?
Hasn't been here before.
Okay. Yeah.
That was me. I got one before.
I think you tied with someone and had to re-roll. I was just checking.
Oh,
so,
sorry. Yeah, my bad.
All the druids look the same. That's what he's saying.
That's not what I'm saying at all. Congrats, Moonpig.
There's one more, by the way. So.
Oh,
Stack
one
up
more.
and mana up.
Oh, one more. Trash, yeah.
Where's our triangle?
Triangle's coming.
And then we will have different. We'll have some tanks.
New and fresh paint.
Train. Honestly, the next fight I reckon is really, really cool.
I'm looking forward to it. I've heard a lot about Twin Emperors, but never done it before.
No, I'm just a little wee scared.
Are that two dudes in the big square room?
That's him.
Ah, I remember doing it when I was about 80 with like 5 other people.
Right, here we come.
Must have been 70. Must have been at the end of Burning Crusade.
Still needed a fair whack of people to do it when you were 70, I think.
Like,
get back here, AQ.
Yep, Shadowstorm again. So what's the boss?
Shadowstorm and Plague, so
yep, same thing.
Close, but sort of distant.
That's confusing.
No, my soul's dying.
Sorry, I didn't realise I got aggro there. Big crit.
Sorry, yeah, I've just seen your message, Naomi. So
Yeah, that's okay.
just so everyone's aware, after this fight, I'll be adjusting GP because Naomi has traded the Libram to RA.
I will in a sec when I'm not dead.
Yeah.
And on this one, you can attack from behind. You don't have to attack from front.
I just like to make that clear, Naomi, so that when I start
Yeah, of
playing with
course.
numbers, people know the reason for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That went poorly because I got the plague. And so everyone around me was just getting owned.
I think I tried to run in and then, saw you turning green, so I ran away. Oh, nicely done. Oh, I had the plague and died.
Yeah, the difficulty was that I don't think the main tank or the person with aggro usually gets the plague, and there was some jumping around between a few tanks there, and so when I ended up with threat and the plague, it turned bad because I couldn't leave.
So what's the options in that case?
Well, I think you need to have a primary tank that's just going to keep threat rather than with us fighting for threat, and then the off tanks can then run away when they get the plague because the main tank won't get it.
You stand before a god.
But
Someone run in while we're all dead.
Kick him.
What?
Kick him from the raid.
Missing the RP now.
Thanks, Brun. Has some mana.
Another Karaji crystal on that one too.
Yep.
Thanks, Naomi.
I'll get to that now.
No worries.
Who wants to be the
Blue crystal.
I'll let that happen.
Who wants to be the blue crystal? Yes.
Yeah, you do that first. That's fine.
All right. So looks like that's going to L with an 84. In 3, 2, 1. Gratzel.
Too far away.
Also, guys, from our last week efforts and this week effort, that's a fantastic improvement, hey? That's
Huge
not kill the
improvement.
bugs,
Well
please just
done.
leave them.
just an amazing improvement. Staggering. Well done.
I'm blown away by how well everyone's paying attention to the calls on in or out or spread out, whatever it is. So, yeah, very well done.
Agreed.
All right, EQ. Give us a rundown.
So, Vecnalash, I'll do some little bit of a rundown first, and then I'll assign some stuff as well. So, physical DPS are always attacking Vecnalash, which is going to be the X, and non-physical DPS are going to be attacking Veclaw. I will double check that just in case, but that's going to be the triangle. We're going to have 2 tanks on Vecnalash. Get our most meaty tank on that. So Frank, you start, I think.
So, in terms of mitigation, you mean?
He does an unbalancing strike. I'll find out what it is in a sec, but I'm taking the biggest hits. So who can take the biggest hits?
I've got my flask up. I've got a flask up at the moment, so I can take some pretty huge hits. And druids are less affected by unbalancing strikes than warriors. Just
okay.
So it's probably IT and me then, if there's 2.
So IT, you'll start on X. Frank, you'll pick up the ads that'll be spawning around Vecnalash. And the physical DPS over there, probably just the hunters, will take that down. If unbalancing strike is going to kill IT, he'll call it out. You guys will swap. So just do watch out for that. I don't think it's tauntable.
You need the one at either end, and I'm pretty sure they're not tauntable.
Yep.
So it's like Frank probably won't be at my end picking up.
There is
he'll be
a
sort of at the middle.
There is a specific aggro mechanic with these guys when they do the swap. 2 seconds after they do the swap, the closest target gets a massive threat.
It's just the it's based on server ticks, so it's up to 2 ticks after, but most of the time it should be almost immediately. So you've got to make sure that there's no one other than the appropriate tank in melee range during the
transition.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a bot out on blue. Sorry, Manny.
Yep.
Oh, there's a bot down? Awesome. Well, that answers that question.
We good?
So is anyone going to explain what we've got to do, the locks?
I'm trying to, but people keep talking. So for the Veclaw, that's casters only. We're going to have one of the warlocks, whoever's got the most health and shadow resistance, is going to be constantly doing as much threat as they can on Emperor Veclaw. Make sure you take off, what's it called? Threat.
Salve.
Cleanse. Salve. Make sure you take off salve. Every 30 seconds, they're going to swap positions, and then immediately after that, the closest person to them is going to get threat. So, the closest person to Vecnalash is going to get that threat buff. I don't think that's the same for Veclaw, is it? Don't think it is.
It is for both of them.
It's for both of them, okay.
So the just Warlock needs to be quick picking it up.
Yep. So when you're tanking, which Warlock's doing it? Sandfly?
Sandfly seems to have the most shadow resist.
We don't have to split the groups like that, Frank. I think the whole raid should be healable by the healers in the one spot.
Okay, well that's good.
Yep. Do we have a paladin with shadow aura in that in Sandfly's group as well? Might do that.
It doesn't stack with the priest
Doesn't
shadow.
stack. Okay. No,
You
that's
need
fine.
two. You need two Warlock tanks, one for either end, because you need to be picking them up straight away. Because they're gonna, otherwise they're gonna absolutely destroy the myself or Frank.
Cool.
And it is good to have a paladin in their groups as well for concentration aura, so that they're actually able to cast.
That we can do.
Really good
Alright,
point.
let me just finish the rundown first, and then we can sort that. So Warlocks will be tanking Veclaw. When every 30 seconds they're going to swap positions. Closest person's going to get threat. Melee, you don't want to go near Emperor Veclaw. So when the 30 seconds is coming, start running preemptively because he explodes and does a lot of damage to the melee. Also, the bugs around the room closer to Veclaw's side, but they can be anywhere, I believe, will explode as well. So if a bug is near you and I think it goes red and gets bigger, it'll blow up. So move away from it. That's pretty much it. It's just the sort of the flow of the fight is going to be. So when we run in, all physical and are going to go down the right side. So if you're physical right now, come stand on me. And then casters, you're going to be on the other side, so you're going to be over here.
You need one Warlock with the melee grip.
What are healers class does?
You guys are going to be in the middle.
Huh.
So you're going to be about, I shouldn't pull here, you're going to be about here. If you're a healer.
And one thing is that just possibly because of the range, you might need like a separate paladin for each warlock that's tanking, so that just so that they're always getting the aura. That, or just make sure Iro runs from each side to a bit or something like that.
So when we run in, Frank's going to pick up his one, and Sandfly's going to pick up his one. And 30 seconds later, they're going to swap. So as that swap is happening, so 25 seconds in, we're going to have Goldilocks. You're going to be close to where Vecnalash will be. And when they do the swap, obviously the closest thing to you will then be Veclaw. And then simultaneously, Frank will be on the other side. Sorry, I did mix up that before. IT starting first, and then Frank is second day. So Frank, you got to run over about 25 seconds in and make sure you're close to where Veclaw is, so that when the swap happens, Vecnalash will be on top of you.
Right, so I do threat on X and then run over in that 25.
No, it's a threat.
When it swaps, they'll drop their threat table and it'll start again.
IT, I'm going to have to ask you to be quiet. EQ's running this and he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yep. So when they do the swap, they'll drop their threat table, and then whoever's closest will get immediate threat boost. 1 second. That's a good point. Yep. So spare tanks will have probably Daffy and Fell. You guys stay near the healers. If there are ads that spawn near the healers, just pick them up. Drag them over to Frank or whoever is doing the bug tanking. Hunters, your focus in this is going to be on the bug ads and then Vecnalash. So don't attack Veclaw, even though we do have some non-physical spells. Don't do it. Now, Frank, you sort of want to stay middle-ish to pick up ads. It's just that at 25, when they're about to swap, you want to get nice and close to Veclaw. because if you're close to him throughout the whole time, he'll be blowing up on you.
Got it.
He does
right.
like an arcane explosion. Yep.
So when they switch, you've got to be there ready, but don't be near him before that.
Yep. And then for Goldilocks, so again at that 30 seconds, you're just going to be, you can be close to Vecnalash. That's fine. Try not to attack Vecnalash though. So just be at your max range to attack the triangle. But as soon as they're about to swap, make sure you're right on top of the physical guy. So I know it's a bit confusing at first, but we will do a dry run. There you go. Apparently you can also charge in as well.
All right, so how about we give it a go and then we can adjust?
Can I suggest something quickly about the pool?
Yep.
The only guy that moves is the X. The other guy's not. He's like really stubborn. He's not going to move. So what you do is you move X wherever you want him, and then the lock's going to probably tank the triangle probably halfway down the stairs. That's right. And then once they swap, then you move the melee who'll be on the stairs to where you want him, and then after that it'll be fine. So then trying to move the triangle to wherever you want him. Basically just move the melee, and then when they swap they'll be in the positions that you want them.
That makes sense.
Yep.
And they hit the tanks really hard, both of them. So the physical one and the caster. So healers, just watch out.
Okay.
Once we get the positioning and flow down, it's rinse and repeat. So.
All right. Well, let's learn it and get it. We've got probably 40 minutes more before we call. So let's get a few attempts in, see if we can maybe jag it.
We started a tiny bit late as well. So.
Sorry, what type of damage do they do? Mainly physical?
The physical one does physical, and the ranged one does shadow.
Yep.
Probably chuck the warlock tanks in the tank frames so they're easy to heal.
If I'm following Frank with the aura, which do I want? Do I want the physical aura or the shadow aura?
Physical.
Shadow's useless because the priest's already doing it.
Cool.
Yep, there we go. Cool. Let's give it a dry run. So DPS, just watch threat anyway, because we really need to get the positioning down pat and general things to do. So just light DPS at first.
Yeah.
Casters, if you out threat Goldilocks or Sandfly, you'll die. So just be aware.
3, 2,
and they're not tauntable at all.
So I've got a pretty short pull radius, don't they? It's good.
There is blood to be shed.
Yeah, don't worry, Sandfly, just stand there. That'll be fine.
Yeah. Healers, how is your range on this?
Not good. We'll have to split up at this range.
Okay.
4, 3.
Can we have Vecnalash? Here's the swap.
And now you can move him down the stairs if you want. That other one.
Yeah, I don't think we have to have them that far away. That should be.
Wasn't getting any heals.
Swap's going to be soon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, if they get near each other, they heal. So.
There's that heal there.
Yeah, way too close.
Yep.
Someone mentioned to the wall, tanking it against the wall or something?
Yeah, you want them against the...
Right, so the first teleport will be up the top, so then we'll reposition him against the wall.
4, 3, 2,
A lot of people use the torch on the wall as a marker. It's a good spot.
So Goldie, for the start of that, yeah, make sure you're sort of all the way over here where Vecnalash started.
Yeah, no worries. I've got to stay a distance away from him though, doesn't he? Do a AoE?
Yeah, you got to stay at your range.
4, 3,
But it's, as soon as he gets aggro on you, you run towards the middle a bit, just so you're in range of heals.
I assume this is a wipe.
Yeah, of course. There's no resetting of this one though, so if we get a soul stone or something, you should have up.
I've got a soul stone.
Yep,
I'm
we're
just
good
waiting
then.
for the wipe up.
Now that it's a wipe, guys, make it quick.
Once the positioning is down, the fight is done. So
4,
just a bit of practice on that.
2, 1.
I don't know if you said this already, Q, but did you split the healers up?
I didn't at first, but I didn't realize the range that was going to be. So yeah, we will have to split the healers a little bit.
And the healers will have to swap their targets when the swap happens. Because they'll be closer to a different tank.
Yeah, that's right. But it's more so just so the tank doesn't outrange the healers.
Yeah.
Are we good? Can I pop it? Yeah.
Yeah. Should be fine to get everyone. I don't think anyone is up on the stairs. So.
Streg might be a little bit close, but should be okay.
The Mapples,
No worries. Mapples, where are you?
do you need to move anyone around, Mapples?
No, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Thanks, Hill.
To avoid excess damage, try not to go too haywire on AoE cleaving the extra scarabs around. It just adds more damage to the raid, and
Can just confirm, is it worth putting another pally in the lock group so that we don't have to have pallies running? Pardon?
I was going to do that before, but I was told it doesn't stack, or
concentration.
half a column. Yeah, okay.
Concentration aura, so that Iray's considering running between the sides just so the concentration aura follows, but we may as well just put 2 pallies in the group.
Yeah, that worked.
The only challenge with that is, I suppose,
is
that we've currently assigned the healers based on their groups.
Can I suggest maybe switching one of the 2 locks with one of the 2 tanks, so that way you've got me in one group and Iray in the other.
That's a great idea.
And we'll just have to switch auras depending on who we've got. And one of us will take left and one of us will take right.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll put, let's say, Goldie up there with ITMB. And Frank can go down there with Sandfly. That makes sense, doesn't it?
How was taking the hits, IT and Frank?
I wasn't taking too much, I don't think. Yeah, I was getting hit for about 1k, but I forgot to pop a stone shield potion, so, you know. It's taking more than I need to, but...
There's also another like little mechanic that happens. Like I don't know if you saw towards the end, there was like a blizzard. That wasn't our mages doing it. That was like the bosses doing it. It's just kind of like standard.
Yes, I did forget to
run out of
mention that. That's yes, he does a blizzard. That's Veclaw does a blizzard. If you've got a blizzard on top of you, be careful.
If you've got DBM, it will alert you to say there's a blizzard on top of you.
Okay, groups 5 and 6 have just been swapped so that the healers are still correct based on whether they're even or odd groups. So odd groups go right, even groups go left. So that means Sandfly, myself, will be with Ray on the left. Yeah, so just double check your group, please.
Check self.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I've been moved.
Oh, golden instant.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I need a rebuff. Sorry, everyone.
Anyone else excited by doing new challenging content?
Definitely.
I'm having a panic attack.
It's super fun, eh?
It'll be exciting when we get them down, though.
Yeah, it will be. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was about to click ready when it disappeared.
Like that time when we finally got Vale down.
Yeah, definitely.
We all came back to Classic because we like the pain.
And this raid is a challenge I never got to do in Classic, so I'm happy to go through the pain.
Same.
Ready?
Yep, it should be good.
Yep, all good.
Tanks go in. Warlocks.
Ray.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let none survive.
Just let me move him. Don't attack him at all yet.
That looks pretty good. Adds up on the right side.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's the swap.
Sandfly?
Got an ad in the middle. Make sure you're on that, guys.
2, 1.
Teleport. Oh no, IT.
Cracks this one.
Battle is on Frank. Heals on Sandfly. Yep, nice.
Is Moonpig going to be able to do that? We've got all the druids up this end.
What do I need to do?
Battle Rose Frank, if you can.
And teleport.
Artonsha. Artonsha.
Your fate is sealed.
Guys, you gotta wait for a tank to pick it up, okay? On you, Daffy. Take it to the corner, to the wall.
Four.
They're going to teleport soon. If you are not a tank, don't be near any of them at the moment.
Charlie's dead.
Oh, jeez. Sorry. I was trying to stay alive.
I think they're too close.
Yeah, let's wipe it up, guys. Getting in position for reses.
I'm soul
they're
stoned
too close
again.
because they're, I think they're locked tanks.
You are.
Yeah, I've got it up. I'm up on the platform.
Getting there.
Is there any advantage in clearing some of the bugs out first? That's how I went down. A bug blew up next to me.
I think they
They respawn.
Yeah, they respawn.
The bugs are the priority,
Four,
the big ones when they grow,
two,
because the rest of the fight's kind of not a DPS race. It's just like wear them out gradually.
I've got a DI, so we don't need to use a soul stone.
What? Isn't it used regardless?
Yeah.
It was used when I died.
Oh, is it?
It only use it if you click on it.
What? So it'll reappear.
If you res it,
Not now though.
Whatever. I used it.
Yeah, we were making progress on that. When they did the swap, on I think the third swap it was. One second.
Did I get too close ITMB on one of those runs? Correct?
Yeah, when there was a swap, I think it went to Array because I guess you were the closest thing there.
Was that when Frank was down?
Yes, that was Frank. Frank was down. But still, in general, no one should be close to any of them when they're teleporting, other than the respected tanks.
Okay. Yep.
Everything else.
Yep.
Number one.
Yep.
Cheers.
Right, okay. Yep. When everyone's up, I'll clarify some of the positioning for the non-tanks and stuff as well. For hunters, it might be good to just not use a multi-shot at all for a bit until we have the rest of it down, because we're having a lot of the little bugs just running around hitting people.
Yep, understood.
Is Tricky okay? I swear I rested him.
They'll accept it when they're back. Sandfly. When you're tanking, try and tank so that you're standing on or near the stairs. So if the boss is about, under this torch over here, you should be able to be sort of up around here, where I am now.
Frank or whoever needs to get out of range in that 2 ticks, though. Will he be able to get past him?
Yeah, most of the fight, the bosses should be pretty much where those torches are. They shouldn't be moving much, so the tanks will have to, when the tanks are about to change, when the teleport's about to happen, the tanks should be adjusting and getting ready to charge in as soon as the swap happens. So they should be pretty much near you. Swap happens, they just have to run closer.
But the other way around, when you've got melee tank in over here, he has to stay here, otherwise the boss moves until the teleport happens. Then in 2 ticks, he needs to get past the warlock, so the warlock has aggro.
Yeah, so in that time, you can move a little closer.
The warlock will need to step in a little bit.
Yes, as the tank runs out. Because what will happen is that even if the tank moves the boss this way a bit, it's still pretty far away from the other guy. So as long as the tank is sort of staying around here, as long as the boss is sort of staying around here, we're good.
Right.
So tank will start running towards you, you'll start running towards that as that teleport happens. It's not exactly on 30 seconds as well. It seems like it's a 30-second cooldown, and then they do it shortly after. And then for the other side, it's the exact same thing. So Goldilocks, you'll be tanking, you'll be picking up your target somewhere around between the stairs and the torch. And then once you've got it, you'll be backing up close to the stairs. For ranged DPS, so hunters and casters on your respective sides, you shouldn't really ever need to be running around in the middle of the room. So, and I was doing this too before, it's my fault. There should be no one over here, pretty much. Everyone should be up near the stairs. And then what happens is every swap, if healers or casters have to move over, we literally just run across these stairs. And then we, shoot. Then we run over this way. For melee, you guys, as soon as that 30 seconds is coming up on your DBM, you should already be running out. Even if you're not near where the boss is going to be, you should at least be, halfway across the room towards where the boss is going to be. Healers, same deal. I mean, you guys have got your respective sides, but you shouldn't have to move far because we shouldn't have anyone. I think the furthest I saw someone was, over there where I don't want to run in case I pull. And then, so for the tanks that are picking up, might get Fell and Aha just keeping an eye out anyway. If you guys see a big bad bug, go grab it, pull it towards the stairs so DPS can kill it over here. We'll get it. Just requires practice.
Agreed. We got this.
So does that? One sec.
If I need, does that beat the agreed?
That's the appropriate response, people. Silence.
They're all going, that was such a good joke, I can't even respond.
I think I need a res. I think I died a little bit on the inside.
Hey! Battle res for Krite's soul.
Soul not found, sorry. Ready. Game faces.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
So healers, you might need to follow a little bit at the start, but once everything's in position, we can just pull it all back near the stairs.
It's too late to turn Fresh away. Blood.
Big ad. So teleport cooldowns of 5.
3.
Melee, you should be out.
1.
hell kill me?
ITMB picked up that still had that aggro of that teleport there.
Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do about it. I've got to be keeping him in place otherwise. And I can take a few hits, just not.
Teleport's happening soon. Melee run out. Big ad. We got a few little ones running around the middle. Melee, if you can pick those off, please.
Teleport's happened. Teleport soon.
4,
Oh, we're in 5.
2,
Spirit, get out of there. Got to get out of there.
Gotta wait, guys.
You are already dead.
Battle res for Sandfly, please.
So who's on this side? Spirit Chief, can you get Sandfly up?
4,
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Get cheap buffs on Sandfly. About to swap. Melee should be out.
Oof.
Jeez. Who's on this side? Moonpig, have you got battle res up?
Only IT's left. That's fine.
IT. Already used.
It's alright. The tanks will need to step in. Fells, take my spot.
No problem, mate.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Teleport happening soon. This is the fight, guys. We do this, we do it clean, and that's it. It's just this on repeat.
Heals for Fel. Yep, nice job. Just face the wall there, Fel. We'll get him to face the wall.
Four,
Teleport soon.
2,
Big
1.
Heals for Fel as he runs out. I think that's a key for this switch. Or he could just die like that.
It was a glorious death.
Alright, Alpha, you're up next, mate, for the next switch. You don't want to stand close.
Can a warrior use a charge onto like a bug to get out?
Yes, I did earlier.
4, 3, 2,
Becklord does do
1.
a arcane.
What's happening soon? Careful. IT, at least the boss is nice enough to knock you out of there.
Yeah, I was moving to a spot to do it.
But he does do a big chunk of damage.
Okay.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Looking at our healer's mana, this isn't a terribly heal-intensive fight by the look of it.
This is not the cleanest. Like, this probably won't be a kill, but you know, once we iron this.
Sorry.
1.
Once we clean this up, yeah, healing will be a lot better. Berserk is apparently in 10 minutes, so we got time. Teleport's happening soon. There it is. So look, while I'm over here, so
Shade is down again. We're going to have to wipe it up. Okay, guys. Yeah, wipe it up.
IT and Goldie, is there any particular reason Goldie can't run and stand on IT? just as the before the swap happened.
No, probably no reason.
Yeah. I'm more just checking than anything. I don't know. So that might be what you need to do for that swap over. So when caster is going to be swapping over to the right side, Goldie, you might just have to plant yourself on IT's head, so you are the slightest bit closer.
4.
I mean, you
Three,
just stand in the middle of the boss.
Yeah.
That would be
1.
Yeah.
What about the arcane explosion? Would that insta-gib our warlock?
It's not insta-killing me. It's like half my health, so should be okay.
How much?
Well, I guess we'll see.
I'll have a look at how much.
I took one before and it got me to 30%.
The transitions are where we need to improve. I think if the warlock comes into the melee range of the melee boss as the transitions are occurring, but again we don't know that because the timer's a bit off. And then the other way is that if the warrior or druid, when it switches for them to pick up the tank, the boss as the tank, they charge in or intercept in. That might also kind of help that a little bit.
I've found that just as long as you're the closest one, if every you can outrange the arcane explosion pretty easily, and if everyone's sort of at their regular sort of range, there's no real problems with the pickup. And then usually I can't charge in because I'm in the dead zone, but I don't have to move it that much because it seems to be working pretty well.
Yeah,
But
picking up from the warlock, you should be able to just stand in front of the warlock.
Yeah.
But the warlock picking up from the tank, from the melee tank, is where the warlock has to be close and either eat an arcane explosion or the tank has to get out past the warlock before the 2 ticks are up.
Have the warlocks got strategy for like instant damage that they can do on the boss to pick it up?
Well, they'll get threat after 2 ticks. Whoever's closest gets a massive threat bump.
Yeah, but honestly, if it's a full threat wipe, then all they need to do is an instant damage.
No, it's a full threat wipe, and then they gain an invisible amount of aggro on the closest person.
Yeah, the closest person gets a chunk of aggro.
A chunk of threat. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So whatever they do instantly is still going to have to build up a bit of threat over that slight.
But the warlocks have their little shadow bubble, right? They can eat a bunch of shadow damage. I forget what it's called.
Void Walker bubble?
The shadow ward only absorbs like 600 shadow damage.
Oh, I thought it was more than that. But it might help on the eating an arcane plus the initial shadow bolt.
For this next one, on the right side. No, I don't think. Yeah, for the right side, Numa, where are you situated? For this, are you on group?
Obviously standing in the wrong place then because some bloody blue stuff fell on from the sky and killed me, but usually I'm just close enough to heal IMDb as he's flying through the air.
Well, when we do the first swap over,
sorry.
When we go do the first swap over back to what caster coming over to the right side, Goldie, just stand super close anyway. If you eat an arcane explosion and it one-shots you, we'll know, and I'll get Numa to just come res you and we'll continue as we were. But I would like to see how much that arcane explosion does to you.
How annoying are the big bugs to casters and healers and things? Are they a problem that rat pellets can maybe at least get attention of?
They were distracting to me before. I think that's probably more the issue than anything else. I don't think they were necessarily doing much damage.
Yeah, no, but interrupting heals and some stuff.
Yeah, those bugs are actually a prio. Like, if you keep them under control, they're pretty much the only people that will take damage are the tanks.
It just might be a better use of
We started 10 minutes late. Surely we finished 10 minutes. Anyway, let's do that. We do another ready check. Who else has a soul stone up anyway? We can put one on. Maybe we should put one on Frank just in case.
One just got used.
Did we get one on Frank then? Or?
In 4 minutes, you can.
Cool. When it's up, do that. If he's not dead by then. Oh no, he's got it. There we go.
Oh, that's right. There's 5 locks, isn't there?
What, sorry. What aura are we using? Callie's casting aura? Yeah.
Concentration aura on the tank groups, but there isn't actually a lot of aura.
So I and myself will be switching between Devo and concentration, depending on which tank's in.
The rest of the
I've just got casters in my group, so am I fine to just do concentration?
Do it.
Yes.
Sweet.
Sorry.
Moonpig, you
Frost
good?
resist aura might do something. Maybe.
Yeah, for Blizzard, I guess. Yeah.
It doesn't really matter too much, I don't think.
All right. We can start.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch that DPS at the start. Let him pull it back first.
Prepare to embrace a little slaughter.
So yeah, Goldie. So we got a thing coming up soon. So Goldie, stand right on the boss.
2, 1.
A little closer, so it doesn't insta kill you, but it is a big chunk.
Sandflame needs to resurrect.
We don't have any over here.
Slowed me down as well.
Yeah, both OT and Goldie took it.
Numa, can you
Yep.
better as Sandfly?
Oh, Sandfly.
1.
He's down.
I just battle resed ITMB.
Well, it's a wipe then. We haven't got the tanks we need.
Daffy's
Alright,
good.
guys.
It's fine. It seems fine.
No, we don't have Sandfly up, so we don't have another tank over this side.
Don't have a lock tank.
Nope, the lock tank, we're down.
ITMB is suggesting he could have raised Sandfly.
Yeah.
Well, it was too late at that point because it was starting to just smash
4,
people out.
3.
It's alright if we do a quick dive. I'll be able to get one more in.
You'll gather up close. It's easier to raise.
Your fate is sealed.
I mean, we weren't actually having problems with transitions. Like I was taking a lot of damage, but I don't think we were really having problems with the transitions on the right hand side. So maybe if we just go back to what we were doing, so that
1.
just to like it was a little rough, but it seemed to be working. So maybe we just stick with that.
What are you speaking of? Sorry, specifically.
It was that that on the right hand side, the transition between myself and the warlock was it was a bit like I was taking a lot of damage from the shadow bolts for a little bit there, but picking up reasonably quickly, and like I wasn't taking huge amounts of.
Yeah.
It was manageable the amount of damage I was taking with everything, and then
Is that ITMB speaking, is it?
yeah,
Yeah, mate, I went in and that arcade explosion blew me out, and then it's got a slow on it, so I couldn't get back in to get a spell on Veclor.
Yep, you also both,
Yeah.
because you were both in close, both of you took it, we're down to about 20% health, so yeah, I think having Goldie out and then run in after IT gets knocked is probably the best thing you can do.
Yep.
I mean, probably don't even need to run in properly because I think as I
You'll
get
leave
knocked,
the vicinity.
I get the threat.
There is a good YouTube video for this fight. I reckon everyone should watch it.
Have you linked it?
Do you want to throw that in
I can,
chatter?
yeah.
And yeah, we'll watch it before next week.
No worries.
Homework.
Thanks.
It's pretty much similar to what we're doing, except there's a few little things. I won't explain it. I'll just let everyone watch the video.
It's pretty much the same thing as what we found on that trash show. Like, it's you can get the basic concepts, but it's just about practice, and after a little while, you get the hang of it.
Definitely. That's what I like about Classic. You don't just get handed everything on a plate.
Exactly, yeah.
Hey, we weren't even doing amps last week.
It's too far away.
All I know is that shadow protection pots and greater fire spell damage potions aren't cheap.
Not enough mana.
For those that are doing the warlock tanking, if they are using those pots, please contact the guild bank. I'm sure that there'll be some assistance provided.
Yeah, I know, mate. I go out and do a bit of farming.
But seriously, the guild bank's there for that reason, to help the overall guild, and those pots will definitely contribute to that. So feel free to reach out to Patchy to get that sorted.
Check salve.
Got a good feeling about this one, peeps.
Me too. I'm going to live through it.
Yeah! We've got 2 battle reses coming up as well, so...
Yeah, unfortunately mine's gone, so...
What is our druid distribution? We got 1 on each side.
we got 4 on one side and 1 on the other.
Just hang on a sec.
The moon pigs will be ready for the left side, and artisans will be ready for the right side. So that should be fine. Can we also... No, we're good. That's fine.
All good. I just put a soul on Soul Stone. Can't name me.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, balls to the wall this time, peeps. Let's really be focused and see how far we can get it, mate. You ready now, Goldie?
Yeah, mate.
Excellent. Let's go in 20.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's too late survive. To turn away.
Keep shredding their sandfly. Don't want to lose him. If worse comes to worse, I just move the guy when he teleports.
Feel free to use dots.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Teleport. That's a great swap. Do that 18 more times and we're good. Teleport's coming up in 5.
3, 2, 1.
It's a cooldown, by the way, guys, so they do it straight after, or anytime after 30 seconds. Use the time to get in position. There it happened. Make sure you're stinging as well, hunters.
3,
Teleports.
1.
He's immune.
Oh, that's right, he is, isn't he? Sting the other one.
It's not a bad idea. Wait until the teleport, sting, and then run over.
Make sure if you get aggro and you shouldn't have it, you don't run towards anywhere else. Just stay put.
I just
4,
bopped out
3, 2,
and just pulled Warlock.
1.
Then it's an option.
Yeah, I wondered that
Teleport
too.
soon. There it is.
Crikey, I'm gonna get my steps in today.
It's all about all the movement. Just doesn't want to get into a good spot.
4, 3, 2,
Teleport soon.
1.
Okay, bring him over, Alpha.
Heals on Alpha. Here we go.
Your fate is sealed.
Good effort, mate.
Took one for the team, Alpha. Nice
4,
job.
3, 2, 1.
Teleport soon.
I'm doing my part.
There it is.
Just remember not to get too close until after the teleport.
Great job, everyone, so far.
Oh, that was so close.
A big ad over there. It's a big
4,
ad for Carlton Drew.
3, 2, 1.
Teleport soon. Don't use them, but who has a battle res up?
Ashton and Upi.
Okay.
Four, 3, 2.
Anyone who's closer to the boss, make sure you're not closer to the boss than the Warlock tank.
Especially you bastards.
yeah, otherwise that's going to happen.
Naomi, run away.
Don't run towards the other one, please.
Well, that's a good try. We got them down to nearly 50%.
Goldie?
Keep going.
You got him up. Goldie's up. Came up, buffs on Goldie.
1.
Swap soon.
Did you want me to battle with anyone?
No, not yet, please. Don't run to.
Oh, come on.
Go back in position.
Damn.
Yeah, they've just healed.
Sorry,
okay.
Goldie.
The last attempt, guys. Let's just wipe it up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That was some good progress, though. Seriously.
Ripper effort.
Conditions were getting much better.
What happened right at the end?
I went in to get my guy, and for some reason he aggroed on Kism, which was a bit weird. I don't understand why. Because I got a good hit on him and I was there close. So yeah.
Before I was able to bop when we had a slip the last time. That worked really well. So other pallies, if you see that the tank is still on the warlock when it should be on the warrior, that's a real easy way to just clear the warlock from the aggro.
It'd probably work for definitely work for the other way around too.
Yes.
That was great.
Well, no, the other one's caster. Yeah, but Blessing of Protection doesn't protect you from magic.
We'll get that next week. We've got that down.
Yeah,
That was really good.
My TMB and I had a good system going, I thought.
Yeah, I was.
And good healers.
You got a little bit close there, Naomi. You didn't pull, but you got to just No, when they swap, if you're the closest thing to it,
right. Yeah.
you get a whole bunch of aggro. So
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and
it's not just you; it goes for anyone. You got to make sure that at the time of the swap, the closest thing to it is the tank that's supposed to be picking it up.
Yeah, it's like, there it was a bit like, and as a general rule, just stay behind when the warlock tank has it, stay behind the warlock tank, just so that other tank has enough space to pick it up. Because if they can't be too close, but it's good to always sit like close-ish. It's kind of tricky to explain, but it's like I like to sit just in front of the warlock tank, so everyone else has got to be behind the warlock tank for that to work properly. And if I'm too close to the boss, then I'll be getting arcane explosion, and it'll get rough. I'll get knocked out, and I might not get aggro and stuff. It can be, yeah.
Well, out of the transitions we did then, say 5 of them, there was only one where a problem went for me picking the boss up. Going the other way, me not getting the next boss was a bit of a trouble. But the healers did a really good job of keeping me alive while that transition occurred.
You get knocked out just like ITMB, don't you, if you're in there?
No, I don't. I was just getting hit with threat. Hit with the shadow bolts, whatever they are.
Were you running away at the transition point when the shadow points happened?
The moment the teleport occurred, I started to hoof it, but I wasn't quick enough, it seemed.
Just can I just suggest something? Seriously, it's all about control. You should have a tank on both sides, and they shouldn't be running between the two. Like, you just use him as a soak and a pickup, because that's what gives the control. When you're running a few times, when the boss would follow you, and then you get the arcane explosion happening as well, and it just makes it so much easier. You'll just have the control if you do that.
The tanks have got to run out anyway, so that the lock can pick it up.
You're running over to the other boss, and are you?
No.
We're not.
No.
We're staying spot. So IT's taking him one side, I'm taking him the other side. And then same with Sandfly and Goldie, they're split. So
There are 4 tanks.
On the Warlock transition, like if you just stood there and soaked it for a minute while he grabbed aggro, then you wouldn't have the issue that we were having.
The problem is the proximity. He can't, because that's a massive aggro. You get it. When 2 ticks after they teleport, whoever's closest gets a huge chunk of threat, and then if you're trying to just after that,
Appreciate that. Telling you how we do it.
Kratz, what he's saying is that that tank, instead of running out at all, just plants himself there, waits till the lock gets the aggro, and then
he gets out. Yeah.
So the healers just have to accommodate the 3.5 damage every second or something.
Yep.
Well, it's pretty much how others are doing it. I mean,
that's what I was doing.
It's pretty easy.
What's the difference between that happening? Sorry, I mean, I was running out. I had that little bumper threat that occurred when the teleport happened, and I'm getting hit with a shadow. What's the wrong with me running out? Like, what's different between that and staying in?
Just control. I mean, the boss just stays. He won't move. He just stays where he is, and then the lock gets it, and then the healing's easy. And there's no moving around, no running around. It's just easy, and it's just control. Seriously, give it a go. If you don't like it, don't do it.
I didn't think the boss would move.
Anyway, I didn't think the boss was following me at all because he's got ranged attack. So
he moved a little bit at the end there, but that's because he aggroed the Kism for some reason. Yeah.
Thanks for everyone. It was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite. I enjoyed myself.
Thanks for coming.
This was good progress, guys.
Anytime.
Yeah. This is not a downer raid at all. This is good.
Thanks for the invite.
Nice to hear from you guys.
First time I've raided with you guys, and I must say I'm very impressed. It was awesome. Thanks for the invite.
No worries, mate. Thanks for coming.
And sorry if I got a bit mouthy. I can't help myself.
Look, I've heard recent horror stories from other guilds that are just yelling at each other, arguing over each other for that particular fight, and I think we're doing great.
No,
yeah,
it's awesome.
Definite progress,
and a nice atmosphere.
Yeah, we got amps down 60% on our first time the raid got there. You know.
Anyway, I'm going to jump out. Thanks again.
No worries, mate.
Thank you.
See ya.
Guys, later.
See ya.
Night.
Night, guys.
For those lock tanks, what was that consumable we needed so we can bring some for next week?
It would be fire damage and would be probably shadow resist.
Yeah, shadow resistance potions.
And firepower for threat.
I think I can make those. I'm happy to contribute.
I've got a few I can donate a stack to the guild.
I've also been building up my frost oil for when we're ready for that.
Yeah, I can make the nature protection potions, but I haven't got many recipes for the others, so...
I can make the greater shadow protection potions.
What are we doing with the small obsidian shards in another note? Are they all going to be...
They're just Ewok bank, yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah, we popped those gifted for Arthur's too, because they increase the shadow resistance by 10. And
does damage too.
it increases the damage of the target that we do on the target by 8 for 3 minutes or something. But the other stuff lasts 30 minutes. Increased resistance to shadow by 10. If the enemy strikes in Bima, the attacker has a 30% chance of being inflicted with a disease that increases their damage taken by 8 for 3 minutes.
guys. Fantastic effort. I'm glad we're getting through those Anubis sets.
Yeah, that we did so well on those.
Compared to last week, that was practically cruisy.
Yeah, it was so good. Proud of everybody.
Alright, catch you guys later.
Night.
Alright.
See ya.